Okay, so we want to subtract integers now. As a review, negatives to the left, positives to the right. Negatives to the left, positives to the right. So, when we're subtracting integers, there are many ways to do it. You might have heard two negatives make a positive. That's the way I was taught. But what we're going to do is do what we know. Well, we already know how to do addition. We know how to add integers. If you don't know how to do that, go back to the previous video. Well, what we want to do now is to turn the subtraction equation into an addition equation, and subtraction and addition are just opposites. So the key here is we want to change things to the opposite. I will show you here. So let's do the example of negative 3 minus, let's say, positive 3 equals, okay. Well, what we want to do here is we want to change the subtraction equation into a addition equation. The negative 3 will stay the same, okay, because we haven't turned anything opposite yet. Now the minus here we want to change into a plus. So since we made that the opposite, we want to make everything else after that the opposite, just to balance things out. So now this positive 3 will become a negative 3. And now, since we do know how to do addition, it's actually quite easy to show this on a number line. Negative 3, 1, 2, 3, negatives to the left, okay, so I'm here, and this is 0, plus negative 3, well, negatives to the left, 1, 2, 3, and I'm at negative 6. So negative 3 plus negative 3 equals negative 6, or negative 3 minus positive 3 equals negative 6. So we bring it back into the original equation. So just remember, we want to do things that we already know, and we know how to add integers. We also know that subtraction, the opposite of that is addition. So we need to make things equal by making it the opposite. Let's do a couple more examples. Okay, let's do positive 2 minus positive 2. Now this might seem pretty straightforward, but let's see with the process that we know. Okay, so this I'm going to change into positive, addition, and this positive 2 will then turn into a negative 2. I should probably write this differently here so that it's nice and clear and organized. Good. So now we know how to do addition. Here's our number line. Here's a 0, positive 2, positives to the right, okay, plus negative 2, negative to the left, 1, 2. So now I'm at 0. Oops, there you go, 0. Okay, let's do a couple more. Negative 5 minus negative 1. Okay, well, let's turn it into an addition. The negative 5 doesn't change because we haven't turned anything opposite yet. The minus turns into a plus. The negative 1 turns into a positive 1. It's the opposite. Well, what's negative 5 plus 1? Okay, here's 0. Negatives to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus positive 1. Positives to the right, plus 1. And so I'm at negative 4. Let's do positive 2 minus negative 7. Okay. Oops. Let's erase that there. Oh, where is the eraser here? Is this the eraser? Oh, there we go. Okay, positive 2 minus negative 7. Let's turn that into the opposite. Positive 2 stays the same. We haven't turned anything opposite yet. Minus turns to plus. Negative 7 turns to positive 7. It's the opposite. So positive 2 plus positive 7. We can work that out on a number line. Here's 0, 1, 2. Positives to the right. plus positive 7. So we're going to add another 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2. So it's actually at positive 9. And that's integer subtraction.